everyone. So my name's Katie, and today is going to be what we are calling Barre Flow. So it is going to be, we're going to start with some meditation. We're going to go into some mat work, some barre Pilates moves, and then we will do yoga into a Shavasana. So you get a little bit of everything, not really to build any sweat, but we will do a lot of sculpting in those muscles, and it's just going to be a good time. So we are going to have some nice acoustic, some slow-based music. I want to keep it pretty calming, even though we are working those muscles. I'm not going to be a hype girl today. And yeah, we're just going to have a good time. We're going to get that work in. And let's start with a silent meditation. So no music to start. Find yourself with a cross-legged position. Your legs could be out straight. Maybe you want to have the knees bent sitting upon your heels. And now take that flesh away from your sits bones, ground down, feel yourself rooted to the earth below. Hands can be on your knees, palms facing down, shoulders drop, core is slightly engaged, lengthen through your crown, and close your eyes. And just start to be in this space here and now. Allow yourself to settle in. Noticing any chatter within the mind. Begin to release it, letting it go. Maybe you grab that imaginary broom that we love so much and sweep the space in your mind from side to side, clearing it all out until you're left with just you and your mat, you and your practice, you and your space. Connecting more to your breath, noticing your inhales and noticing your exhales. And just begin to notice each breath that enters the body and each breath that exits. You can add on a type of pranayama, a type of breath work if you feel like that's necessary or if that's where you want to take your practice. But I'm going to keep mine natural today. I may draw more attention to it as the poses in the first section of class get a little challenging. We can always close our eyes and use our breath to carry us through, because reminding ourselves here that our breath is our strength, but also our breath is our calm. So feeling yourself fall into the present moment with the breath. As the mind becomes clear of everything else. Feeling yourself fall into the stillness. And let's warm up through that next one. Your inhale, lengthen through the crown, sitting up nice and tall. On the exhale, release your chin towards your chest. Shoulders are down, head falls forward. I'm going to start some music. And just letting that head fall forward here. And you can add some half neck circles, rolling one ear to one shoulder. Chin comes through chest, other ear to other shoulder. Just starting to warm up here. Releasing that stress, releasing that tension that we hold on to, whether it's from being on social media too much. I know I am totally guilty of that. Maybe it's all that computer work. A lot of us are finding many times a day to stretch and to work out, but there's still a lot of time that we've been sedentary. So we need to add that movement in. Releasing through your jaw. Let your jaw be soft here. All right, find your head back to stillness at center. Rolling your head all the way up, shoulders roll down. Inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, left hand releases down. Inhale, lengthen through that right. Exhale, lean. So you're not arching your back. Hips are tucked under. Breathing into that side body. Inhale, slightly up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, slightly up. Exhale, fold. Once more. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Hold here. Now, it's okay if your elbow doesn't touch the ground. We just want to make sure that that shoulder stays away from the ear. Inhale, both hands up. Exhale, right hand down. Inhale, lengthen through that left. Exhale, let's start to lean. Noticing that difference from right to left. Inhale, slightly up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Once more. Up. Exhale, fold. Hold here. Gaze wherever is comfortable. Inhale all the way up. Let's take a twist. Right hand to the outside that left leg. Left fingers behind the tail. Lengthen through your crown to start. Inhale, starting at the lower torso. Start to twist. Working our way through the upper back, and then the neck follows. Inhale, let's sweep the hands up. Exhale to the other side. Lengthening on that inhale. Exhale, twisting. Inhale, up, interlace those fingers up top, flip the palms up. As you inhale, arch that spine, turn your gaze slightly up. Exhale, round that spine. Tuck your tailbone under. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. 3 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, we're going to do 1 more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale those hands up. Connect the palms, lower them to your heart. All right, so I'm going to take my socks off. My basement is starting to warm up. And we're going to work into some arms. All right. I can't tell how loud to play my music because I don't know if you can hear my voice or not. So we're going to find a comfortable seat. Your legs could be crossed. If you want a little bit more core activation, you could have your legs extended, sitting up nice and tall. And let's float our arms out to a T. Drop those shoulders, tuck that tailbone, so no arching here. Shoulders are down. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the right arm forward, left arm back, twisting at the core. Inhale, come through center. Exhale to the other side. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, holding those arms nice and long. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Inhaling through center. Exhale, twisting. We've got 5 more to each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. It should be already starting to burn. Exhale, twist. 2 more. Inhale. One more each side. So we're going to come through center. Inhale. Exhale. Last one here. Inhale through center. Last one to the other side. Inhale through center. Lower those arms. Ooh, give yourself a little shake from side to side. We're going to do a little bit more through those arms. So we're going to inhale and sweep the hands up very lightly. And on the exhale, we're going to flip the palms down and we're going to press towards the earth. So we're going to make our own resistance here, okay? So I'm going to scooch back a little bit more. So as you squeeze down, you're going to really feel the engagement through your arms, through your lats right here under your armpits. It's a part of your back, a huge muscle. So we're going to inhale, sweep the hands up. Exhale, flip the palms, actively press down. I'm even feeling myself shake. I'm engaging so much. Inhale, sweep, nice and light. Exhale, press. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, flip and press. Inhale. Exhale, flip and press. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, press. Inhale, flip, sweep. Exhale, press down. We've got 5 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep. Exhale, press. Inhale, up. Exhale, flip, press. Inhale, up. Exhale, flip, press. We've got one more. Inhale. So sweep nice and light on the exhale. Really press your arms down. Feel and see the engagement. And release it out. Give yourself a little shake. We're going to go back to that twisting side to side with adding a little bit extra on. So you're going to see here. I'm going to scooch forward once again. So just like we were twisting, this time we're going to inhale, sweep the arms out. So we're going to really fry through those shoulders right now. We're going to sweep that right arm forward and the left arm is going to pull back at a 90 degree. And we're going to pulse 3 times and then come through center. We're only going to do 5 each side this time instead of the 10. So inhale, sweep those arms out. Drop those shoulders, tuck that pelvic floor. Inhale here. Exhale, twist. 1, 2, 3. Center. Other side, twist. 1, 2, 3. Center. Back. 1, 2, 3. Center. Other side. 1, 2, 3. That's 2. We've got 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 1, 2, 3. Center. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more each side. Come on, you've got it. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Release it down. Oh, give yourself some good love. Let's take a side body stretch. So inhale once again. Exhale, twisting over. Inhale up. Exhale to the other side. Inhale up. We're going to bring the arms out just to get a shoulder stretch. Bring the left arm across, right arm under. Feel that beautiful stretch through that shoulder. Maybe you turn your gaze over that left shoulder. Inhale the arms out. Exhale, let's switch sides. So we're really getting a nice stretch. Shoulder stays down, turning that gaze over the right shoulder if that's in your practice. All right, let's release it down. We're going to head to our right side. So we're going to work the inner thighs here. So you're going to be down on your right forearm. Try not to sink in here. We want to keep the shoulder lifted. And you're going to take your left toes, come to the ball of your foot behind your knee or a little bit closer, whatever doesn't bother this knee. And now you're going to lift and lower using your left hand in front just for some gentle support. Flex that left foot. And now we're going to sweep up and down. So you're pulling from that inner thigh up towards the sky. Some gentle pulls. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it up, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up for 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Now we're going to head down and bring our head in our hand. Keeping that knee bent. Your toes are lifted, so same thing. Flex that right foot. Sorry if I'm going from side to side. Inhale, lift and lower using that inner thigh. Really sweep it up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pulse it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now we're going to place our head in our hand, laying all the way down. We're going to lift and lower through that leg again. So keep that right leg engaged and really find your balance here. Inhaling up and down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold, 10, flex through that foot, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it out. We're going to come up and over to the other side. So let's head on to our left side. You're going to start with your forearm down, and you're going to have your left leg extended. That right hand is gently placed in front. You're not sinking into that shoulder. Right toes are down. Heel is lifted. So you already might feel that stretch from the last time. Flex through that left foot, and let's lift and lower. So I have worse balance on this side, really just trying to work on it. I have a bum hip from a fall from a run, so I sometimes have to use a blanket for some support, but always honoring yourself just like in any practice. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up, hold, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. We're going to head down, head in our hand, and still up on those toes, finding that working place on your left hip, left foot flex, lift and lower, lift, lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower it down, heading your head in your hand. Same thing, last round, flex to that left foot, lift and lower, lift and lower. We've got 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up, really feel that engagement on that inner thigh. We're holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down, come up. Gently press yourself up. Let's take a butterfly stretch. So bottoms of your feet come together. You're going to grab your hands around your feet, knees pressed down. Inhale, lengthen through your crown. Exhale, slowly start to lean forward. So it's not nose to toes. We're thinking chest forward. So you can even gaze at myself. Feeling that stretch on the inner thighs that we just worked. All right, so we're going to come up and we're going to head on to all fours. So we've got a couple of things that are going to happen here, so just follow along. Everything's pretty much a count of 10 again. So shoulders right on top of those wrists, hips upon those knees, and now we're just going to bring the right leg back in line with your hip. Flex that foot so we're not opening up to the side of the room. We are just keeping it in line. So we're going to drop it down knee to knee and back up. So we're going to do 10 of those, okay? So 10, 9, making sure that your belly doesn't drop. 7, 6, 5. So everything is nice and controlled. 3 more. 3, 2, 1. Bring the knee down to a hover, and we're going to open up. I'm going to turn to the side to a fire hydrant. So we're going to bring it out and in. 9, 8, 7, 6. Find your breath. 4, 3, 2. Hold it out. Just hold it as high as you can. Now you're going to drop the knee and open the knee. So 10, lift, 9, lift, 7, lift, lower, lift, 5 more, 3, 2, 1. We're not giving up. Hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Lower it down to a hover. Do not drop it. Bring it back behind you. Foot is flexed. Extend it out and bend. Out, bend, out, bend. 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold that foot up. We're going to go knee to knee for 10. Last set. 10 and up. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Come into a quick child's pose. Forehead to the floor. Send your weight from side to side. All right. So coming up, shoulders on top of those wrists. Once again, keeping your core nice and strong. At any point, if you need to drop to your forearms, please feel free to do so. Now bring your left knee in line with your left hip. Flex that foot. Again, we're not opening up. Both hips are square. Belly doesn't drop. Nice flat back. Bring it knee to knee for 10. In, up, 9. Everything's so controlled, so beautiful. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring that knee in line, and we're going to go to those fire hydrants. Try not to drop that knee. I'm just turning to the side, so we're going to bring it out and in, out, in, out, in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out. We're going to drop that knee and open that knee. So 10, lift, 9, lift. Breathe through it. This is challenging. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Knee to knee. Don't drop it. I'm turning back profile. Bring that knee up. In line with the hip core is strong. Extend and bend. Out. Bend. Nice deep breaths. 4, 3, 2. Hold that knee bent, knee to knee for 10. Last 10. Up. 9. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Take that child's pose side to side. All right, so we've got 2 more things to do before we're going to flow into some yoga. So we're going to do some child's pose push-ups. So we're going to, they're going to be our knee down chaturanga push-ups, however you want to call it. So you can have your knees slightly separated, coming to your child's pose. You're going to float up, roll onto the upper part of your, the lower part of your thighs. Your knees can come bend, your feet can come up. Now we're only going to bend our elbows to a 90 degree. We're not coming all the way down, just as low as you can, and press. So we're going to do 10 of those, and then we'll head back to a child's pose. So, come on up, lean forward, knees can be separated. If you prefer to have them together, that's fine as well. So we're going to do 10. 10, up. So your elbows squeeze by the ribs, just a slight bend. We've got 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Take a child's pose. We're going to do that one more time. Come on up. Find yourself forward. I like to cross my feet, but I'm going to try not to today. So core is tucked in. Let's drop it down. Halfway and up. Half, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Wonderful. Come back, child's pose, catch your breath. All right, so come on, lift your torso up, send your weight to one side, sweep your legs around out front, come to the center of your mat, knees are going to be bent, feet are going to be planted. Take your hands behind your thighs. We're going to come into a slight C curve, keeping our hands connected to our thighs to start. So rolling down, shoulders drop down, chest is lifted. Start to lift yourself up for 10, halfway, 9, 8. So our hands are gently placed here. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Come all the way up, stretch yourself out, lengthen your back so you can come straight to that top half seat, or you can drop down a bit further so your lower back is even connected. Hands can stay here, hands can come out, and you're going to lift and lower. So staying up high or dropping down low, staying with that low, feeling your navel towards your spine, doing whatever feels best for you. We've got 5 more. 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up. If you have to walk yourself up your legs, that's great too. Really just stretch through that back. All right, so now take your hands back to behind the thighs. Come into your little C curve. We're going to sweep our left arm back. So you're going to sweep, turn your gaze, come up through center, just the left. Holding on gently with that right. Getting that little twist. All right, let's switch sides. Sweep the right arm back, up through center, and then sweep. 2 more. Last one. So stretch through that back. We're going to do 1 more. We're going to do some Russian twist to end, and then we're going to flow into some yoga poses. So come to your C curve, navel towards your spine. Bring your hands together. You can interlace your fingers if you would like. We're going to rotate palms, fists towards the floor. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way up. Scooch yourself forward and begin to lower your back down. So we're going to do a bridge here, which we'll keep it yoga-like. I was going to say we may do some more work, but it's half bar, half Pilates-esque, half yoga. So feet are planted, knees are bent. Press into your heels, lift the hips up. Let's stretch through that front body. Let's begin to stretch through those quads. Feel your glutes engaged, feel your hamstrings engaged, keeping your chin tucked towards your chest. Try to soften those muscles and just pause here. Reconnect to your breath. Maybe you close your eyes. Start to roll onto your tiptoes and roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. So roll yourself to one side and gently press yourself up. We're coming to a tabletop position. Shoulders on top of those wrists, hips upon the knees. On your inhale, let that belly fall. Crown reaches, tail reaches. Exhale, round the spine, tuck the hips, turn the gaze. So coming through some cow and cats here. Connecting breath to movement. And allow your body to flow in whatever way it wants. So if there's any extra movements that your body is calling for, allow yourself to flow there now. One more full round. Next, inhale, find your way back to a table. Look in between your hands and send your right foot forward in between. So the right knee stacks upon that right ankle. You can have a slight tilt forward of those hips, that's okay. Inhale, lengthen through your crown here. And we're just holding. So if you need blocks or books to bring the earth to you, you could take that here. Now take one hand to your thigh and then the other. So it's a gentle press forward. Once again, breathing into that left hip flexor. Chest is open, shoulders stay down. You may slowly start to sink in, but we want to sink down and not forward so that knee doesn't go beyond our toes. Slowly bring your hands down, frame your foot. Now walk your right hand to the inside of your right foot and heel toe the right foot out to the side slightly. Just pause here, curl your back toes, lift the back knee. Feel the difference in your stretch here. Shoulders stay down, so try not to sink in here. We want to find space. Keep your left hand connected to the inside of that right foot and peel the right fingers up so you're getting a nice twist here. Inhale. Exhale, right hand to the inside of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot in, so now your right hand can come to the outside. Drop your back knee down, releasing to the top of your back foot. Start to straighten your front leg just as much as you can. So half split, as some may call it. Right hip pulls back, toes lift up and fold over that front leg. So feel that stretch starting at your toes, through the back of your leg. I feel it in through my glute and my lower back. Feeling each exhale you sink in just a little bit more, and nothing ever has to be a physical release. Energetically is just as beautiful. Slowly start to bend that front knee. Hands come down, send the right knee back in line with the left, and let's find ourselves into a child's pose for a couple of breaths. Coming on up to table. Bring that left foot in line with your hands. So in between the hands, left knee stacks right upon. You can have that slight tilt forward. We're going to hold here with hands down to begin. Always feel like you can scoot your toes forward if that feels best. And now take one hand to your thigh and then the other. Shoulders are down, heart is open, slowly sinking into that right hip. Finding your breath. Noticing that any chatter has returned, breathe it away. Come back to your space. Come back to the present. Be here now just a little bit longer. Taking both hands down, heel toe the left foot out, and you can bring the left hand to the inside of that left foot. Curl the back toes, lift the back knee. Feeling the way that the stretch changes slightly. Your right hand can stay planted under that shoulder as the left fingers peel up. Inhale. Exhale, left hand to the inside. Drop your knee down, releasing to the top of your right foot. Now you can start to heel toe that left foot and bringing the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Send your hips back, straighten that front leg. Inhale, lengthening through that crown. Pull the left hip back. On the exhale, you can slowly start to work yourself in. Just pausing and breathing. Keeping those toes lifted to the sky as much as you can. slowly start to bend that front knee, framing your foot. Send the left knee back. Find yourself into another child's pose. Hands can be extended out front. Maybe you want to wrap your arms around your sides, rounding your spine a little bit more. Slowly start to lift your torso up, sitting back upon your heels. Let's send the feet around in front of us. Scoot yourself forward to the center of your mat and lower your back down. Right foot crosses on top of the left leg, so you're going to make a figure four here, starting with your right hand pressing against that right thigh. You could stay here. Or if it's in your practice, you could start to pick that left foot off of the ground, threading your hands behind that left hamstring. Roll the shoulders down away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale, draw those legs in towards your chest. Using your right hand to keep that right leg open. Deep breaths, allowing your attention to flow to that outer hip. Lowering your left leg down, extend the right leg up to the sky. So your hand may come behind that hamstring. It may come behind your calf. Maybe you grab onto your foot. The thing is here, I don't want you to pull your hips up off of the ground. I want your lower back and your hips to stay connected. So if that means you have to lower your hands on your leg, please do so. No room for ego. Only room for practice and progress. You could point and flex your foot here if that feels nice. And now if it's comfortable, extend your left leg. Just feeling the way that that stretch changes. Draw your knee in towards your chest. And now we're going to take a twist. So guide the right knee over to the left. Your right arm can float out to a T. Gaze may follow. Feeling that beautiful twist in your spine. Inhale, come up through center. Hug that knee in and plant the right foot down. Picking that left knee up, cross the left foot on top of the right. So you're making that figure four. Hand can press against that thigh to hold it open. Or you could pick the right foot off of the ground, hands thread behind the right hamstring. Roll the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, slowly drawing those legs in towards your chest. I like to use my left arm to keep my left leg open. Breathing into that left hip, really feeling those muscles stretch out. From the work that we did and from the sitting that we do, it works at all. Soften through your jaw, releasing as much tension as you can. Lowering your right foot down. Extend the left leg. So your hands come behind that left leg. So once again, it could come to the hamstring, the calf, the toes, as long as our hips aren't rolling up off of the ground. Shoulders drop down. Pointing and flexing that foot if that feels nice. Notice if you're clenching your jaw. Now you could stay here. If it's in your practice, you could extend that right leg, just feeling the way that the stretch changes. It may become more challenging, but see if you can just find those deep breaths. Drawing that left knee into chest. And now take the right hand to your left knee as we twist over. Left arm can float out to a T, looking over your left shoulder. Coming up through center, hug both knees into chest, gently rocking side to side. Planting your feet down, knees and ankles stay together if you can. If not, hips distance apart is totally fine as well. I'm knock knees, so sometimes this is a little bit difficult because they want to touch no matter what, so trying to squeeze them close is a little bit too hard. So palms are down by your sides. So we're going to do some bridges, but we're going to do a rolling bridge. So we're going to roll one vertebrae up at a time, and then we're going to roll back down. So inhale here. Exhale, start to tilt your hips up and start to roll. Nice and slow. When you get to the top, inhale. Exhale, I like to roll onto my tiptoes and roll down one vertebrae at a time, until the lower back and the glutes retouch the earth. Dropping the hips down and dropping the heels down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up one at a time. Nice and slow. Inhale, roll onto your tiptoes. Exhale, roll down one vertebrae at a time. Dropping your heels down. Inhale. Exhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. This is the last one. Inhale, roll those heels up. You're on your tiptoes. Exhale, rolling down one vertebrae at a time. Nice and slow. Once your lower back meets the earth, let the knees splay out, bottoms of your feet come together. Take one hand to your belly, the other hand to your heart. Just take a couple of breaths here. This world makes you crazy. Taking all you can bear, just call me up. Feeling that wonderful stretch on the inner thighs. But feeling yourself just be open here, be vulnerable. Don't resist it. Melt into it. And you could stay here, or if you want to move into Shavasana, your corpse pose, you could begin to extend one leg out of your hip, foot splays open, followed by the other. Walking one arm out, palm faces up, and then the other. Allowing yourself just to melt down into the mat. Notice your jaw. Maybe you want to move it around. Allowing your eyelids to be soft. Relaxing through your third eye. Letting your face and scalp release along with it. So just allow yourself to be here in the stillness once again. Coming back to the breath, coming back to a clear mind. Let yourself just be here. Feeling everything in you relax as you let go of any energy that no longer serves you. Letting yourself float into the words of this song. Coming back to your breath and inviting small movement into your body. So maybe some wiggling of the fingers and wiggling of the toes, rolling of the wrists and the ankles, gently rocking the head from side to side as you awaken back up. You could take a big stretch here, lengthening at both ends. And maybe you'd like to draw one knee into chest, and then slowly the other, giving yourself that little rock. And then, like you're rolling over in bed, begin to make your way to your right side, using one arm as a pillow and placing the other hand over your heart, pausing here for a moment. Not all sections of the road we travel are smooth, paved, easy riding. We may prefer the smooth sections of highway, but sometimes the road gets rough, and the rough section can go on for miles and miles. That's okay. It doesn't mean you've lost your way. It doesn't mean the rough section and bumpy spots will last forever. You're still on your path, Relax. Wiggle your shoulders a bit. Get ready, for you just may be in for the ride of your life. Don't try to ignore the bumps or pretend they're not there. Not all roads are paved and smooth. Not all roads are meant to be. Slow down a bit if you need to, but do not stop. Accept each part of the journey as it comes. Let each stretch of your path be what it needs to be. And slowly begin to make your way to your last seated position. Finding hands to heart center with a gentle bow to your head. Maybe you say something nice to yourself here. Maybe you give yourself permission to accept the road in which you're on just as it is. No changes, just riding. Showing love and gratitude to all those that are practicing with you today and sharing their energy. Inhale, sweeping the hands up, connect at the palms, lowering your hands to the heart, praying to always love compassionately. Bringing our thumbs to our lips, praying to always speak truthfully. Finishing off with our thumbs to the third eye, praying to always see clearly. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you like this new style class. And yeah, can't wait to see you again.